Today we're taking a look at Olight's brand new Baton 4 Pro compact flashlight that looks like it's trying to hit a sweet spot between true everyday carry and real outdoor usefulness. This light just comes in at 114 grams, puts out 1600 lumens, reaches out to 200 meters, and it adds a few features that makes it stand out, especially if you're already familiar with earlier Baton models. I'm Curry, this is Robert's Bushcraft. Let's get started. So first things first, we're going to open this up, take a look inside. So here we have instructions. Read me is always a good thing to do. A little sneak peek of the light itself. So let's take that off and see what we have. Oh, looks to be some sort of instructions. We'll open that up more here in just a moment. Okay. We'll lay all these out here in just a second. Now, I like to see this. We'll test this on our weapon light, but we have the Olight Odin that uses this very, well, I don't want to say very same, but a very similar charging cap. That is a USB. And now, without further ado, the light itself. Check that out. And that's nice. It's got a good weight to it. Has a good balance. I like the texture of the grip here. This is very nice. Okay, I'm going to go back to these instructions. I'll let this charge up a little bit and see what it's got. Now that we're under a little better light, can take a look at this in a little closer detail. I love that blue button. It's pretty slick. Now, I really like this. This is a protected USB-C charging port. It's fantastic. Love to see that on these. Close that back up. Now to get to the battery, unscrew the body from the electronics. And we're going to take out the protective tab. Well, let's actually, no, I've got that open. Let's look at that battery. 3,500 milliamp, 3.6 volt, 18650. Rechargeable lithium ion battery. Put that back in there. Now with this clip on, there is a little tension there to screw this back together. So you want to be careful putting those two back together so you don't strip threads. Look at this thing, guys. This is nice. All right, I'm going to charge it up a little bit and we'll see what she's got. Now, right away, one of the biggest changes with the Baton 4 Pro is the control setup. Olight added a tail button while also keeping the side switch. So you've got more than one way to run the light depending on how you're holding it and really what you're doing. Now, that alone to me is a meaningful upgrade over a side switch only setup. So there or there. Another standout feature is charging. The Baton 4 Pro supports both Olight's MCC magnetic charging and a hidden USB-C port, which I love this. I absolutely love this. There it is there. I love that it's protected. That is so cool to me. Turn that back down. Now, honestly, that's really a smart move in my opinion. And if you already use Olight chargers, great. If not, USB-C makes this a whole lot more convenient when you're traveling, camping, or just grabbing a cable you already have nearby. Now, this is paired with a 3,500 milliamp hour battery, and Olight lists this runtime out to 100 days in moonlight mode. A full charge time takes about 3 hours. Now let's talk performance. On paper, the Baton 4 Pro delivers 1,600 lumens with 10,000 candela and a beam distance of 200 meters. Now you'll see that I'm out here walking around. These are some of the trails that are out nearby us. And you can see that I'm looking at different distances, some out to about 200 meters and even beyond. That makes it a very capable compact light. Small enough to drop into a pocket, but it has enough output to be useful well beyond close range tasks. Now for me, this kind of flashlight makes the most sense for things like hiking after dark, moving around camp, checking around the property, walking the dog, and keeping it in the vehicle for roadside problems. The body is made from 6061 aluminum, and one thing Olight is clearly pushing here is grip texture, and it has got it. The Baton 4 Pro has a very textured body that should help with retention, especially with maybe some wet hands, cold conditions, or gloves. It's also got a reinforced glass lens, 1.5 meter drop protection, and it's IPX8 waterproof rating. Now that is special to me because we're always out in the rain. Things are always getting wet. It's built for real use and not just pocket jewelry. This an IPX8 rating. Now that's impressive. In terms of operation, the side switch gives you usual access to on and off. That's the moonlight mode there. Let's go to the turbo mode. And wow. And I'll demonstrate these outside, and I don't want to blind anybody watching, but a triple, look at that, got the strobe feature. Press and hold, and it changes the intensities. Now this also features a lockout mode. To lock it, press and hold 1 second. Now the lock is activated. To unlock, 2 seconds. And now you're back to normal function. Pretty slick feature. I like that. So a single punch on the tail button, goes in high, double, puts it in turbo. So overall, in terms of operation, that side switch gives you your usual access to on-off, moonlight, turbo, strobe, brightness changes, and lockout. Now that tail switch especially should appeal to people who want a faster, more natural activation in practical use. Now you can obviously this way, but I am used to hitting those tail switches. What makes the Baton 4 Pro interesting is that it doesn't seem like Olight was trying to reinvent this light. They were simply refining it. Compared to the Baton 3 Pro, the Baton 4 Pro keeps the same price at $69.99, but bumps output from 1,500 lumens to 1,600 lumens, increases the beam distance from 175 meters out to 200, and it increases the battery capacity from 3,200 milliamp hours to 3,500 milliamp hours, and it adds that wonderful USB-C charging. Adds the tail button. It lowers the peak operating temperature from 50 degrees plus or minus 2 down to 45 degrees, according to the brief. Now that's a pretty solid list of improvements without a price increase. I think the Baton 4 Pro makes the most sense for someone who wants one flashlight that can cover everyday carry and outdoor use without getting bulky. That's extremely important in my world, especially the things that we do, bug out bags, trying to go from place to place, point A to point B, as quickly as possible, and typically that means as light as possible. So being able to not increase bulk, but increase performance and output, that's a solid win right there. It's compact, it's powerful, easy to charge. That's another absolute plus for this thing. Easy to charge. The dual switch setup gives it more versatility. Again, on off here, switch, transfer through your modes. This setup gives it more versatility than a lot of lights in this size range. So overall, the Baton 4 Pro, it looks like a smart evolution of the Baton line. Still compact and easy to carry, but again, this added tail switch, absolute knocked that one out of the park. The addition of this hidden USB-C, really, that is, listen, whoever came up with that, they knocked that one out of the park. That's perfect. And again, improved performance. It makes it a complete light. If you guys have any questions about the Baton 4 Pro, drop them down in the comment box below. Let me know, where would you use this light the most? I thank you for joining me today. I'm Curry. This is Robert's Bushcraft. Defend the weak, fight for what you love, and may the wings of liberty never lose a feather. God bless.